Have you ever heard of McLeod syndrome? Imagine a life where normal tasks like lifting a cup of coffee or taking a stroll in the park become increasingly difficult. Picture a world where your own body seems to be working against you, weakening your muscles and causing neurological issues. This is the reality for people living with McLeod syndrome. Our story begins with John, a man in his early 40s who was always active and enjoyed playing basketball with his friends. But over time, John noticed that his muscles were becoming weaker. He was constantly fatigued and found it difficult to keep up with his friends on the court. His family noticed changes too. John's mood started to fluctuate, and he struggled with tasks that were once second nature to him. John's journey to diagnosis was a long one, filled with countless doctor's appointments, tests, and moments of uncertainty. It wasn't until a genetic test revealed a mutation in his XK gene that the pieces of the puzzle started to fall into place. John was diagnosed with McLeod syndrome. McLeod syndrome, a rare genetic disorder, primarily affects the blood and muscles. It's the result of mutations in the XK gene located on the X chromosome. Because this gene is X-linked, McLeod syndrome predominantly affects males, although there have been rare instances where females have been diagnosed. The condition is known to cause a combination of symptoms. In John's case, he experienced muscle weakness and wasting, but the syndrome can also lead to neurological problems, such as movement disorders and psychiatric symptoms. Blood abnormalities are another hallmark of McLeod syndrome. Issues like anemia and abnormalities in the shape of red blood cells, known as acanthocytosis, are common. The severity of McLeod syndrome can vary greatly from person to person. Some individuals might experience mild symptoms, while others, like John, face significant health challenges. Unfortunately, there is no current cure for McLeod syndrome. Treatment typically revolves around managing the specific symptoms and complications associated with the disorder. For John, this meant a regimen of physical therapy to help with his muscle weakness, medication to manage his mood changes, and regular checkups to monitor his blood health. In summary, McLeod syndrome is a rare genetic disorder caused by mutations in the XK gene. It primarily affects the muscles and blood, leading to symptoms like muscle weakness and wasting, neurological problems, and blood abnormalities. The severity can vary widely among individuals, and while there is no cure, symptoms can be managed through individualized treatment plans. Despite the challenges, John continues to live his life with courage and resilience, a testament to the human spirit's ability to adapt and persevere. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of research and understanding in tackling rare genetic disorders like McLeod syndrome.